Hi guys. So the outreach space is evolving continuously, and right now, prior to every form of outreach that you do, it is essential to find a lot about the company, what they do, their firmography, almost everything about the company. So I've created this grid. It is available as a playbook on Bitscale, and what it does is with the input parameters of the company name, their website, and their LinkedIn URL, you are capable of finding almost everything about the company. Now, it's fairly simple. It's a plug and play playbook. You can find that in our playbook section. Just input your company name, uh, LinkedIn URL, and website, and it's good to go. Or you can import a CSV, and there are multiple different ways in which you can import data. I'm pretty sure like if you need any help regarding that, someone from our team can help you out with it. But majorly in this video, what I wanted to show you was what kind of enrichments we are getting, how we are getting them, what are the sources, are they really relevant for the outreach or not, etc. So yeah, let's just get on with it. Firstly, it's the company LinkedIn that is kind of like the bread and butter in these scenarios. You always need the LinkedIn dump available so as to know how many people are working there, their headquarters, location, employees, etc., etc. Their description, what industries they're targeting, are they a B2B or not, etc. So a LinkedIn dump is very necessary, and you can find the entire information available here in a structured format. You can create instances of these data points, and maybe like for some of the entries you don't have their websites etc available, you have a list of just the LinkedIn URLs. In cases such as those, you can then leverage this action to find their other data points as well. uh, you can find similar organizations etc, so all of these data points can be retrieved using this action. Fairly simple. This is just the initial action that you can get to get an idea of the company and maybe some more data points. Next is their activity on LinkedIn. That is also super helpful, and sometimes I'll show you where we are utilizing this data point. But what we're doing here is for the last 10 posts that the company has made, we are getting their dump, their information, their social count, etc. And all of these data points are then collated in a single cell and then can be referenced by any other action or LLM layer that you put over it. Next is we are also finding what jobs are they actively hiring for. This is a nice little intent signal that you can utilize to see if there's actually demand of your product in that company or not. If they're hiring for roles that are related to what your service provides, you can easily then leverage that in your outreach efforts. Next, some basic company details from the website, such as their mission, positioning, what differentiators do they have against their competition, the value prop that they provide, their product offerings. Now, these are relevant in cases when you are doing a cold call of sorts or email, and you want to personalize the value prop or establish some kind of connection between your offering and the company. In situations such as those, these data points are extremely relevant. You also get some testimonials from the website. Maybe you can leverage that in the icebreaker, so that can also help you out. So all of those data points can later be initialized in separate columns, as you can see right here, using simply the formula column functionality that we have on platform. And next, yes, we also tried to find some financial insights from Google. So a simple Google query about their funding and revenue, and then all of these Google dump that we retrieved, we had an LLM layer act over it, and then we were able to find some good data points that are relevant for us, namely their funding details, their revenue details, and their financial insights. Now these can also be referenced in your cold calls or in outreach efforts, as we did with their company website details. Next is their announcement details. Now, if you remember, we had retrieved the company posts earlier, so we are leveraging that here. So if they have made any announcements, it is highly probable that they'll make a LinkedIn post about it. So these announcements can then be retrieved from there, and then we have split them into three actionable data points: client announcements, partnership announcements, and event announcements, and these can be leveraged in your outreach efforts as well. Next is some hiring insights. We had also enriched their active jobs, and that is a data point that goes into this LLM layer, and we then find out what are the hiring trends, Are they doing a geographic expansion? Is there a departmental growth in plan? And are they focusing on seniority? So like if for example if they're hiring a lot of low seniority personnel, you can reach out to those companies. Okay, I think you have a lot of scale that you want to handle and our product can help you out with that, and so on and so forth. So these are some data points that you can get. Also, you can find if they're looking to pivot. So for example, if a company who's in the B2C space is hiring heavily in the tech domain or maybe in machine learning, you can understand that okay, they may be planning to pivot. So these data points are helpful in those senses. And next, the market sentiment. For that, we are looking for reviews available on Google, G2, etc. And then based on those reviews, we're trying to understand how the overall perception of this company is, or the overall market sentiments, their review details, some testimonials, a summarization. Are there any customer pain points that you can connect on, or a sentiment shift that is happening regarding the company? All of those data points are retrieved using this action. So all in all, entire firmographic review of the company, you find out almost everything about the company, and these data points can then be leveraged in your outreach efforts, etc. Right, so yeah, this is what I wanted to show you today. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us on our community channel, and cheers, bye.